Hello everyone, and welcome to Washington Dulles International Airport. As you probably know, I came here to DC for the Silver Line opening, but now it's time to fly back to Pittsburgh. And believe it or not, the cheapest flight back to Pittsburgh from DC, leaving in the evening, is not a direct one, even though the two cities are really close together. Instead, we're going to be flying Southern Airways Express from here to Morgantown, West Virginia, and then connect there up to Pittsburgh. It's going to be a bit of a weird one. Let's see how it goes.
Starting in the spectacular landside terminal, I quickly located the Southern Airways check-in desk, which was right near the entrance to security. Unfortunately, check-in wasn't entirely smooth, as they were unable to locate my known traveler number, and the check-in agent ruefully described the flight as being on time so far. Since I didn't have TSA pre this time around, I went through the regular security line, where, as is often the case, I had to step aside and get my hands swabbed and legs patted down because of my insulin pump. Thankfully, things got better after that, as my friend Josh, who was also flying out of the airport that evening, was able to get me into the Turkish Airlines lounge with his priority pass. This was my first airport lounge experience, and it came complete with yummy food and moody views out the window of planes and the signature mobile lounges. Being in this concourse made me want to travel to all sorts of exciting destinations, but instead it was time to head to my rather bland gate, which was one of the closest ones to the check-in desks. After a few minutes, we walked down a ramp to a shuttle bus to board our Cessna aircraft. All was well as we taxied to the runway and took off into the fog. Since we were low enough to the ground, I was able to occasionally connect to cell towers, which is how I found out that my second leg from Morgantown to Pittsburgh was cancelled. Uncertain of what the future held, we touched down in the home of West Virginia University. For those of you who watched my PRT video, I finally learned to say it right.
Woohoo! Go Mountaineers!
Inside the tiny Morgantown terminal, I called Southern's customer service, who said that because the flight was canceled due to weather, they could refund me, but they wouldn't provide alternative transportation that night. So me and two other passengers split a lift back to Pittsburgh.
If you'd like to help me financially recover from this, support my Patreon.
Shout out to Gabe, our Lyft driver, for taking on this lengthy run, but man, I am not super happy with Southern after all that. Oh well, at least I have a $23 booking credit now. So would I do this all again? Yeah, probably if it was cheap enough.